G'day everyone, what is going on? It is your favorite producer from Down Under, Jhin, back with another video. And in this one, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make those dark ambient beats for someone such as Future, Drake, or 21 Savage. But yeah, if you are new here, would really appreciate it if you punch that subscribe button and also flick that little notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video. But with that being said, let's get into FL Studio and let's get into this beat. Okay, so here we are in FL Studio, and to begin with, like majority of my beats, it is really simple. I am mostly relying on effects to drive it, but when it comes to making an ambient beat for someone such as Drake or 21 Savage, you want to figure out what your foundation is going to be. And the foundation for this beat is a preset from Electra X. It is called the Piano Candle Metro, preset from the Top Sounds Audio Metro Boomin expansion. And I'm just laying down a really simple melody. As you can see with this one, it is literally just two notes, this A here and this E. And then we just have a couple of notes just changing a little bit. We have this A going to the B, going to the C. It's working its way up the scale. By the way, we started working in the key of A minor, but the finished product is actually in the key of F minor. And as you can see, we are 152 BPM as well. But what we're doing is we're just working up the scale, then working our way back down, going back up. Same with the notes in the middle of the chord here. We have this E going down to the D, going back to the E, up to the F, to the E again, back down to the D. Then we have this A5 literally just playing throughout the whole melody. But in context, this is what the foundation or the chords of this beat sound like. As you can hear, really simple, straight to the point, but with the chords being broken, it just kind of gives it a bit more rhythm and a bit more bounce compared if we were just to have full chords. Going on to the next element of this beat is another preset from Electra. This one is the Bell Chill Out Bitch from, yet again, the Metro Boomin expansion by Top Sounds Audio, and it's just a really simple pattern. That pattern sounds like so. Now, with effects, with that one, we do have a decent amount of reverb, 60% with a decay of 1.59 and a low cut of 150. We do have a fruity delay 3 with the ping pong preset. I just upped the level a little bit and then turned the wet dry knob down to 16%. And then just an EQ at the end with a brick wall. There's a lot of room for those 808s, the low frequencies actually come in, so there's not that clashing. On the foundation, all we have is just an EQ, which is just giving it its own pocket, its own room to breathe. The next element of the beat is just, yet again, from Electra X. It's the Strings Atlanta Metro Boomin Top Sounds Audio Kit, and in context sounds like so. Just playing the one note, but it's just giving it that little ear candy. Effects wise with this, just another reverb, 74% decay on 1.72, low cut of 150, and then an EQ, literally just giving it its own pocket so it's not clashing frequencies yet again. The last element of this beat is just a bell, surprise, surprise, from Electra, and is from the Metro Boomin kit yet again. It's the Pluck Classic Metro. Now, if you actually watched my video from a couple of weeks ago where I made a beat for Nardo Wick, if you haven't watched it, we'll be leaving a card right above me. It is the exact same preset that I used in that one, mainly due to the fact that it's just a really nice preset, and it's really, really nice in this beat. In context, it just sounds like so. Just working its way down the scale, going from the A to the G to the E. Now also keep in mind, like I said earlier, the finished beat is actually in F minor, and how I did that was literally just a sound shifter, pitched it down 4 semitones so we get into the key of F. But effects with that one, we do have another Valhalla Vintage Verb, 79%, decay of 0.96 and a low cut of 140. Then just an EQ giving its own room yet again so it's not clashing. But the melodies in context sound like so. As you can hear, you know, there's not a lot of things playing at the exact same time, because when I make a beat, especially an ambient beat, I like the sounds bouncing off each other. I don't like stacking layers. I'd rather just have, you know, one sound finish and that leads into another sound. Just makes it sound a little bit more cleaner, and it's a little bit easier to mix as well. Going on to the drums though, we do have the short clap coming in from the Tri-Freeze kit yet again. It's just playing a 3 and 7, and in context just sounds like so. We do have this short hi-hat coming in from the Tri-Freeze kit, and in context. Really simple yet again, but it just gave the beat a decent amount of bounce, the bounce that it was looking for. Going on to the 808, like I said, the finished product is actually in the key of F minor. So we're just playing an 808 pattern that is just sticking to the root note, F minor. I didn't want to go over complicated with it, but every now and then we do have a couple of rolls. For example, this roll right here going up to the F6, going up an octave, and then we have just an octave change over here. In context, this is what the 808 sounds like. As you can hear, really simple, but actually gives a decent amount of bounce. Then we have the essential hi-hat coming in from the Tri-Freeze kit, or the open hat, sorry, and it sounds like so. Just reverse sweeping itself into the clap. We have this Labs open hat that sounds like so. Just to give it a little bit more bounce, a little bit more movement. We do have this smoke snare coming in from the Tri-Freeze kit, sounds like so. Last but not least, we do have this woo perk coming in, which is just giving it a little bit of bounce yet again. As you can see, this velocity down here, we do have it changing just to make it, you know, go from soft to loud, giving it a bit more bounce, a little bit more emphasis as well in context. Just really simple, straight to the point. And the kick is just the boosted rat kick from the Rio Lava 20k kit, I'm pretty sure, from Wave Supply. In context, just sounds like so. Just really simple, straight to the point, but all the drums together, as well as the melodies, actually sound like so. As you can hear, it's just all bouncing off each other really nicely. There's not a lot of congestion happening with the beat. We have one thing finishing, leading into another. Same with the drums as well. It's just so simple, straight to the point. Other than that, going on to what effects we have, we don't really have much apart from the melodies, which I've already gone through. Mine is insert 5, where we've just added another instance of Valhalla Vintage Verb, with the preset actually being Tiled Room. Mixes on 30, decay is on 1.15, low card on 150. Then we do have a Portal with the Grain Swells preset on a mix of 40. And that just comes on over here. As you can see, it just turns on and off over here. If I was to play it, sounds like so. Other than that, the mastering chain, we do have a D-Blue tape stop coming in, where that actually turns on right here, right before the second hook comes in. Then we do have a reverb master. Yes, I have reverb on the master, but that's just automating on the end right here. For the outro, we do have a fruity delay, which has been automated yet again for the outro right here. But yeah, that is how you can make a dark ambient beat for someone such as Future, 21 Savage, or Drake in FL Studio. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, would really appreciate it yet again if you punch that subscribe button, and also flick that little notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to join my Discord, link to that one will be in the description, as well as the official BeatStars Discord, because I am a moderator over there. But thank you so much for watching yet again, and I'll catch you all next week for a regular video.